Christmas.
My name is David Whalen. Everyone already knows me, doesn't matter. And doesn't matter what the date is, because I'm not gonna say it, because I kind of procrastinated with this video. So, it's 2016, May or June, I'm not gonna say. And, yeah, yay. Here I am in the podcasting room. Yay. And I'm gonna tap. So, most memorable thing, probably just Christmas time. It's always fun, and the parties, all the food, everyone got together, and it was just really good bonding, because we always mess around and stuff, but we're actually like together and being nice to each other. Weird. Funniest thing that ever happened. It's one of those things. It's just that time in your life where you can't really specify that one really funny thing. You're like, ha, that's great, but you kind of just think back and you're like, wow, that was a real fun time we had together. A lot of laughs, just all sitting around talking to each other. So, like, I guarantee you something really funny happened and I'm not remembering, like the time that Gavin tried to rape me. Oh, well, there we go. That's the funny part. Gavin tried to rape me. He shoved right up my, because I was joking around about black people. But it was whatever. I mean, I didn't talk to him for like a solid 2 weeks, but we're over it now. We're fine. We're fine. And with the whole funniest thing Scahill said or did, same thing applies. I mean, I love checking the board he has in the office that has the stories of what people have said. That always makes me giggle, because wow, this class is full of idiots. Everything I just said. The funniest moment was we were just talking about it like 30 seconds ago when I found all the porn parodies, like Shaving Rank Privates, Missionary Position Impossible, and Titty Titty Gangbang. Hung Wankenstein, Black Hawk Down, Raiders of the Lost Arse. Oh. That was a good time. Adapopka. No, I'm just kidding. Shit, damn it, it's so loud. Okay. People think, besides like obvious teachers like Scahill and sadly Russell, because he did whip me into shape, even though he's Russell, but he made me a better student. Scahill made me more sarcastic, which I love. Surprisingly a nice guy sometimes. And my friends who were seniors last year, when I was a sophomore, they kind of brought me out of my shell, and I was a indoor little child, and then they brought me out, and I started actually being active. So I guess I'd thank them. And God, because, I couldn't do this without him. Fuck, how can I get it now? I'm gonna make so much noise. What are you doing? That's not how you start, okay?
That's how he starts. There's also this thing called Wow, it actually works now that he doesn't have a shirt on.
I need you guys to just be quiet, please.
I'm quiet. Is it quiet enough?
You're doing great. Your mom is calling you. Do you want me to answer your call?
I want you to ignore it.
That's kind of rude.
And keep filming.
You're ignoring your mom. It's kind of rude. Oh, come on. It's not that hard.
All right, and one muscle up.
Oh,
Flex, flex,
Question is best song of the year, and music sucks nowadays, like absolutely awful. So I would say these. Alright, sorry. So Have Mercy. These two albums, same band. Fantastic. Probably my favorite band right now. This is Foxing. I enjoy. But best music, even though it's not made this year. Next question is movie of the year. Put that down. Revenant was good. Leo finally won an Oscar. It was literally just 2.5 hours of Leonardo DiCaprio getting attacked by a bear and then just kind of dying. It's fantastic. I loved it. I'm not gonna act it out because bear attacks. Yeah. Where will I be in 10 years? I would be, from this date, it would be 27 years old. So I don't really know what I'd do with my life. Law enforcement, be like a cop, FBI agent, just do a bunch of drugs. Kind of hate myself right now. What was the next question? Something I learned not in the classroom. Something sex related. There's a joke. I'll throw a joke in there. Yeah. I wish I had one, but I don't. But there. And trying to remember the questions because I don't have the piece of paper. Besides, how will I want to be remembered? I think that's the last question. How do I want to be remembered? Wrap it up. Hold on, let me make this dramatic. Well, the days are kind of just slipping by faster and faster, and I'm like, I'm catching myself drifting into some places like, am I in the good old days right now and I'm missing out on it? Because, I mean, I do things, but I don't know, I feel like people are outliving me, you know? So I don't want to be, like how I said 10 years from now, I don't want to look back and be like, shit, I should have done more in high school. Because, like, time is a delicate I'm not on drugs, I swear, but I don't know. I want Skate Hill to see this and then, like, kind of think about it, get all teary-eyed. Because, you know, I know he's going to miss me, even though I'm going to be back next year. I still have a whole another year. I can do whatever I want.
Hello, my name is Gracie Darlington. It is June 6th, 2016, and I am in Mount Dora, Florida, but I obviously go to Apopka High School, so I'm supposed to be in Apopka. And I'll be doing this video diary, and I want to go ahead and apologize to the future me in 5 years, 10 years? I don't know when he's releasing this, but I'm sorry because I see now that my one last year was really dumb, and I'm really embarrassed of it. So I'm really sorry for this. Like, I didn't think I was annoying last year, and I was, so I'm sorry, because there's not really a doubt that I'm annoying this year, so I'm sorry in advance. Hello. I'm actually in my sister's room. I'm supposed to pick places that are, like, significant to me, where I spent a lot of time this year. I just didn't want to film in my room again, but I was in here a lot, but Molly usually told me to leave, so I don't know if that counts. But I'm answering the best movie of the year. I'm going to take 2015 to 2016 school year, so For me, it was the Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. All the Star Wars sagas are my favorite. I don't care what anybody says. The prequels are great, so I've liked the prequels, the original trilogy, and then I'm excited for this next kind of closing chapter to the Star Wars saga. It's great. It was fantastic. It says to act it out. No, I'm not gonna act it out. If you know, it's Star Wars. Everybody knows. Like, you've seen the Chewbacca woman on the internet. You don't even need to act it out. But Star Wars are fantastic. Raised on Star Wars. They're great. This new one was fantastic. Okay, so, best song of the year and sing it. And I didn't want to do this because I thought it was weird. Because I feel like, again, I'll look back in 5 to 10 years and regret that I sang. But, and this song's actually not from this year, and not to sound more serious, but, you know, I wanted to kind of just share a song that God has used a lot to work in my heart as through stuff that I've dealt with this year. It's called Not For a Moment by Meredith Andrews, and, well, Elevation Church, but Meredith Andrews sings it. And so I wanted just to sing just a part of that, not the whole song, but just because of how God's used it in my life this year. It's not from this year, that's from like 2013, but hey, old things are still good. First verse and chorus of Not For a Moment, and just because I felt like God was faithful this year, obviously He's so faithful, and I'm sure in 10 years when we watch this, 5, I don't know if it's 10 or 5, when we watch this back, I'm sure that He's still going to be faithful. So just thanking Him for being faithful and never forsaking me, even when I don't deserve Him to chase me. So it's Not For a Moment by Elevation Church. Okay. Most memorable moment at Apopka High School, and I think I said this last year too. It's been a year. Nothing much is, not everything has changed. So yeah, my dad is a football coach. So, and he came to Apopka in '99. I was born in '99. So we went to Georgia in the middle of that, but for the most part, I've been around the school forever. So I have a lot of memories, and like last year, I said that. Both of the times that my dad has won a state championship, and the first one with my brother, those are special moments for me just to be a part of. But this year, I was thinking about it, and I realized that, like, because of growing up around my dad's program and with my brothers going on to play college football and stuff, like, I see the way their teams interact and the way that they love each other and that kind of brotherhood that most of the time isn't really translated into girls' sports, just because teenage girls are annoying and petty, and I agree. I agree with that. But so it's not, you don't always get the same love in the same atmosphere, just that kind of unconditional without somebody holding some kind of grudge. Like, you know, girls hold grudges for like 100 years. So that you don't always get the same kind of feel as with boys sports. So I'd always watch my dad's teams and wish that the teams that I was on like felt the same way, but they never did. So this year with flag football, like I said in the previous video, I tore my ACL, so I wasn't actually able to play. But the coach asked me to stick around, and I wasn't really planning on not showing up to stuff. So yeah, I still wanted to be on the team, and I've been on varsity the year before. So yeah, I knew those girls, and my sister was a senior, I guess. She graduated already, but this past season she was a senior, and I knew all of her friends. I was friends with those girls, and like because of varsity the year before, so I wanted to stay around. And as I kind of stuck around, we ended up winning district championship, and this team actually did. It did feel like all the kind of intangible magic kind of thing that. I mean, I love sports, so whoever's watching, probably me in 10 years, I'm the only one that's gonna watch this, but I love sports, so the magic for me, you could feel it. It was just a different atmosphere. We did love each other, and that kind of thing, where we all kind of just got each other. It was really fun. We all got along. We played really well. It was just kind of Hoovy said to our coach at the banquet just how magical it was. So I kind of got to be a part of one of those teams, and I love winning. So I got to be a part of winning. So that was really fun. Really, really fun. I love that. We beat who did we beat? Ocoee. We beat Ocoee pretty bad. Made me really happy because I like beating people bad. And so that was fun, like holding up the trophy, and because I watched my dad's teams hold up trophies. I watched college football teams hold up trophies, even though it was just a district championship in Central Florida. It was so fun. So kind of got to be on one of those dream teams, even though we didn't win state and we didn't go on even very far in the playoffs. But it was just a different team, so it was fun to be a part of that and win. So that was my best moment starting this year. Okay, so I'm gonna throw like all the DNN questions all on the same thing because they kind of get repetitive. Like they kind of, in the way you answer them, they kind of sound similar. So my most memorable moment would be anchoring with my sister. We were in the same class, and that was fun. We wanted to say the Darlington Daughter Network, but we didn't. We thought that would be wrong. So that was really fun. I like anchoring with Molly. That was fun. And then the funniest thing, or like the most memorable thing that Scahill said, I think this year, Scahill's one of those teachers that can just say what he wants and get away with it. And it doesn't matter if it's politically correct or not, because it's Scahill, and Scahill can say whatever he wants. Sorry, the lighting was weird. So he said something like, like February is Black History Month, and like repeatedly somebody in class, usually African American, usually Rob, if Rob's watching this, they said something, and Scahill would say something like, it's not your month anymore, or something like that. Or like one time he just like screamed out of his office, White Lives Matter. And obviously that whole Ferguson thing happened this year, and it's not funny, but just the fact that like the whole thing's not funny, but just Scahill, he's so politically correct. So that's the funniest thing that he said. And then the funniest memory from DNN this year would be, it was one of my first times anchoring ever. And well, I anchored with Swanson the first time, and then one of the next closest ones was like Rob, and we were both, he anchored like every time this year. So we anchored together, and he was really strange guy. Sorry, Rob, if you're watching this. You're a funny guy, but everyone's weird in their own way, including, well, you're especially weird. So, we were anchoring together, and we say like, hi, I'm Gracie, and this is it, and this is the DNN. And he said, like, he said his first, and he said, in his Barack Obama voice, because he can do a good impersonation, he was like, and I'm Barack Obama. And then I just was a loser and said, and I'm Gracie, and this is the DNN. But it's one of the funniest things that happened this year, but also my biggest regret in DNN, because I, so bad, looking back, like I wanted to just be like, and I'm Sarah Palin, but I chickened out, and I didn't use my Sarah Palin voice, even though I could do a pretty good one. So yeah, Rob did the whole broadcast as Barack Obama, but my biggest regret, I didn't really play off him very well. We stopped in the middle of the broadcast, but I didn't play off him well. I should have done Sarah Palin. So that was funny, because, it's election year, and again, our class is not very politically correct, but that's that is DNN for the year. Sorry, that was weird. So the question I'm answering today is, what is one thing that you learned in the last 4 years that you didn't learn in your classroom? And I'm only a sophomore, so in the last year, well, 2 years, but really the last year. And this year, my sophomore year, in the second semester in February, I tore my ACL and my meniscus and had to have reconstructive surgery. So through that, I guess the thing that I really learned was that in some circumstances, pain can be good. Like, people told me, like, I had women that were like, that had children that and then had ACL surgery later tell me that it was more painful than childbirth before I had my surgery. And I was like, oh, thanks, don't tell me that now, because I don't know what to do about it. But I just kind of learned that pain can be good, and it can teach you a lot, and but it can also kind of be a tool to bring people together, because you can, I mean, I can relate to somebody that's had physical pain, and with this has kind of brought some like emotional and spiritual kind of struggle, but it's been good, because like now I can look at somebody who has any kind of struggle and be like, mine doesn't look like yours, but you know, I get it. I get that life's hard. I get that you gotta kind of fight. I get that you gotta weather the storm, and you kind of can just relate like that, and it makes you, I think it gives, like, I think First Peter, it says that we're refined by fire because it produces in us a genuineness that comes from your salvation. So just what God's been teaching me is just that storms help you become who you are. And for me personally, because of my beliefs, it's helped me become more like Jesus. I've been able to see that He's faithful even in physical pain, that He cares enough about even just us as humans, where we can feel, we can actually hurt, just with my knee, like, and He cared enough to help me through something like this. So yeah, the one major thing I've learned this year in the last like 3 months really is that pain's good. It hurts bad. It really hurts more than I thought it would, but just that it helps us. It helps us be able to relate, and makes us real, makes us, pulls us together in a way. You get somebody because they went through something like you. So God can use pain, is what I've learned this year. So the question we're doing today is, today I guess, is where will I be in 10 years? And I feel like it's similar. My answer still, it's only been a year since I did the last video diary, but it's similar to last year. So when we watch this later, I'm not sure there'll be much of a difference, but it'd be cool to see if it did change. Where will I be in 10 years? I mean, similar to how I felt last year. In 8th grade, I went to a summer camp with my youth group, and as cliche as it sounds, I felt called into ministry. And, well, I had grown up wanting to be a missionary. Like, that was my thing. I wanted to be a missionary really bad. And then that summer just kind of felt Jesus confirming that in my heart, that it wasn't necessarily going to be foreign, or I sing, so it wasn't necessarily going to be worship music or whatever, but just calling me to Himself, and just reassuring that kind of dream that had been in me since I was a little girl, that no matter where I am, I'm going to be in a mission field, and that but through that I felt like I wanted to be a part of the church, and growing the church, and growing the new generation, because I've had so many people and youth and worship leaders and people in my church that have poured into me as a teenager, and I see how kind of like vital this time in our lives is, because I see a lot of people as adults have regrets from what they did as a teenager, and they tell me all the time, I wish that I had grasped Jesus when I was your age. And so there's a lot of people in my life that helped me be able to understand who Jesus was when I am just 16. So I'd love to be a part of that, and kind of passing that on, and helping well, I think the teenagers are the church, because that's who's really going to build it, and where we get to be the hands and feet in the schools, sometimes more than adults do. So I'd love to, like, in 10 years be kind of giving back to youth, or being in some kind of ministry, or singing, or just serving Jesus somewhere. So I hope I didn't rabbit trail there, but I would just love to be in ministry. I think all of life is ministry, and all of life is worship. So anywhere, I'm hoping that I'm involved in church ministry or worship ministry or something. Just loving Jesus and loving people would be my favorite thing. So I'd love to, it'd be exciting to look back and see where I am. Okay, so I'm going to finish it up with who I'd like to thank at Apopka and just wrapping it up all together. But earlier in my video I said the best movie of the year was The Force Awakens, and you can't really take away from Star Wars because it's always awesome. But I also saw the movie Me Before You with Emilia Clarke and Sam Claflin the other day. Sobbed in it. Yep, cried. I cried a lot in that movie. It was fantastic. So I wanted to add that on to Best Movie of the Year. So there's The Force Awakens and Me Before You. Very different movies, but so that is also a great movie. But just for who I'd like to thank, all my teachers, Mr. Anchel, Miss Jones, Mr. Jadnath, Mr. Hooveris, Mr. Peters, Mr. Scahill, and Miss West. Just thank you for teaching me and just investing in me and helping me kind of grow, because I know that intellectual people, the illiterate, can be controlled, and intellectual people, when you have and use your brain, you can be free. So thank you for just assisting me in freedom. Sounds corny, but thank you for that. And Miss Jarrett, my cheer coach, all the girls in the cheer team, and Mr. Hooveris, my flag football coach, all the girls in the flag team, Kelly, McKenna, Faith, Molly, my parents. Sorry, that was Tyler. And just all my friends from church, and just everybody who, Meredith, Jenny, Chelsea, Melanie, Haley, all the girls that just kind of stuck around me this year and made it fun and just believed in me. I know you got to surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams. So thank you guys for that. And just to wrap it up, I'm not really I'm just a sophomore, so I don't really want to do how I want to be remembered. But so I'm not going to do how I want to be remembered. I'll do that as a senior. But well, more than anything, I just want to be remembered for being kind. But thank you for watching. This is the video diary for 2015 and 2016. It's Gracie Darlington. Once again, thank you for watching.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my...
Nobody's in the box. Nobody's in the box. Nobody's in the box.
Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine.
This bitch.
They don't know
how long it takes. Waiting for a love like this. Every time we say
Gucci in the coochie hole.
yes, I'll wait for you. I promise you I will. I'm lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday. And so I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair.
golden breezes through the trees. Move so pretty.
Do you like any sports other than basketball and football?
No.
Can you
swim? No.
Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're loved in every way. Lucky to have stayed when we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Hi, Lourdes. Wait.
Not a bitch going.
Oh wait, is this recording?
Yeah.
Who was that? You? Wait, was that you? Lourdes says you know. No, where is it, guys? I don't know.
Find it.
Alright, well, I gotta go to class. And
Look for it. Wait, look my hot and cold. Ready? Get my hot and cold.
oh, okay. Hot and cold.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
She loves me.
Bye.
You're welcome. And I really do remember this salad bowl. Jenna brought it back for us today.
Huh?
Salad bowl.
Oh, yes.
We sat there twisting it for like 10 minutes because we thought it spins, but it just pops. That was a good one.
You'll remember.
Future.
Future Maddie, I hope you have a boyfriend and a really nice ass. And can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
And, oh my god, look, it's my boyfriend. Yes, and I hope that you go to a lot of festivals.
Can I have a nice tan when I'm older?
Yeah, that too. And even out your butt. Your butt tan.
Oh, yeah.
How do you not remember
Should we
that?
show the butt tan?
We should!
No,
Show it!
yeah.
Show it!
Yeah.
Show it!
Am I allowed to do that?
Yes, do it!
I showed my dick.
Oh. Whoa. I just got really close.
Oh, yeah? That's too far? Okay, we can show your ass. Nice.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nice!
My ass tan.
She has a
It's
disease.
I have like speckles on it. Oh, look, I got Reddit from this weekend.
Whoa, why? Why is it like that?
Because it
She had like a
she
lace
wore I have a
bathing
lace
suit.
bathing suit. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. 5 years.
Yeah. And I didn't finish all my questions, so maybe tomorrow.
It's gonna be on in 5 years.
You'll see me
See you in
tomorrow.
5 years.
You'll see me tomorrow.
5 year. Last year, junior year.
Ooh. Good intro, okay. Best movie.
Have you seen me before you?
No. That's missing out.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, but I just saw Civil
Star
War,
Wars.
and I'm that weirdo that likes like the
I haven't
Marvel.
seen it.
Okay, it's good.
Watch this. Have you seen Deadpool?
I told my parents I saw Deadpool. Did not go see it.
Same. I do that all the time.
We went to where'd we go? Bells instead, and then Kobe for after 9. But I went and saw Deadpool, so it was whatever. So I saw Deadpool. It was great.
You lied about seeing Deadpool
And then the other
so
day-
you could go to Bell's.
No, okay. My friend had like a crisis on the way there, and she's like, "I can't sit in a movie right now." I was like, "Okay, then let's just go to Bells." And we tried on like every bathing suit there.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And I went to Kobe's. So, and the other day my stepdad goes, "Do you remember that one scene in Deadpool? That's what it looks like." And I was like, "Yeah,
You're right.
exactly." Like, okay, it was really bad. Best song. I mean, Work was pretty popular. That's what stands out to me. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's like for sure.
Yeah.
And then that one 7 Year song. It's kind of sad. Sing it. Yeah, that one. Where will I be in 10 years? Not here.
Hopefully not. Or else you would have
Hopefully.
failed a lot.
Yeah. I'm in a pop good, but I don't want to be here.
Shit, I have no idea.
Head scratcher. Yeah, I think I'll be out of college, maybe a kid. Or two.
Maybe a kid? How are you? Oh no, you'll have a kid.
27?
You'll be 27. Or
I hope I have one by then, and then I want another one coming soon after that.
coming soon.
To be continued. Hey, Tony.
You look good.
Thanks, man.
Tony, I figured out an easier way to do it that took 5 seconds. So
Most memorable moment at a popular high school.
you go to mirror
Anal beads.
and you flip it.
Anal beads. There's no more that needs to be described.
Yeah.
Most memorable moment from a DNN or TV class. It's the same question.
Anal beads.
Anal beads. What's the funniest thing that ever happened in a DNN or TV class? Anal beads. What is one thing that you will remember that Scale said or did in a DNN or TV class?
What are anal beads?
25 minutes.
Flashlights.
Flashlights.
Scale said the longest is 50.
What's a flashlight?
Yeah, I wasn't even.
Mine
gonna
was
answer that conversation.
18 minutes long.
Mine's like 12. 25.
It's about to
What
be
the hell
like
is
10.
that?
Okay.
You want some lemon heads?
What is one major thing that you learned in the past 4 years? Hey, Victoria.
Cheating is the easiest way.
Yeah. What's one thing that you learned in the past 4 years at Kaufman High School that you didn't learn in the classroon?
Teachers are stupid and
That you
Everything.
can get caught
Yeah,
for
that.
everything. Like there's a way to get caught. but
don't
you
wear
just-
holy jeans.
Why?
That's what I learned.
Don't wear holy jeans. Well,
Shoulders are a sin.
Yeah.
I learned that today.
Is there anyone at AHS you would like to thank?
Skating on.
Who and why? Everyone. Thank you.
What is this for?
The questions for the video that you're about to watch. Yeah.
Are you done?
No, be in it.
No, she's still.
And we're doing them.
Oh,
So I was
she's
gonna skip
legit
it.
recording?
It's a video. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
One more. Wrap it up. How would you like us to remember you? Rain boots.
Rain boots.
Rain boots. On days that it doesn't rain. That was a sad one. But yeah.
And it poured yesterday and you didn't wear them.
And the day before.
And the day before.
Hello, I'm Taylor. It is June 6th, 2016. Yes, it fucking is. Oh my god. Anyways, and I'm in DNN right now. My favorite movie that I've seen this year was Insidious 3, right? Have you watched it?
I don't know.
Insidious 3. We watched it in DNN. And it says that we have to act it out.
Yeah.
Does that work? Or damn, I'm good. My favorite song of the year was Need in Me by Rihanna. My most memorable moment in DNN was the seniors' last day. Oh, it fell on my fur. In 10 years, what? Hold on, I'm doing my video diary. This is Marissa and Toby. Hello.
I know you can get
What? No, this shit's going on. In 10 years, I'm doing my in 10 years thing. What?
This is my best friend.
Get in 10 years, you are sisters. Did you remember that? In 10 years, you can find me on OBT stripping away. The funniest thing to ever happen to me in a DNN class was probably when Lauren and Jenna and Maddie took my notebook and shoved it up in the ceiling and made me play hot or cold to find it right before class. What I remember most from Scale is him always calling me Lourdes. Something that I learned in high school, but not in a classroom, is that taking the stairs sucks ass. There's a bunch of people at Apopka that I would like to thank, like all my friends and definitely Scale. So here's some videos of all of them. Oh, and it's because I love them. I don't really care how anybody remembers me. Just so you remember me, like my name. Because I'm a star. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I don't know. You guys can remember me as Lourdes. Shout out to Scahill and Maddie for that one.
I'm Krista Bird. What's today's date?
Are you making it right now?
Yeah.
This is 7.
June 7th, and I'm in Scahill's classroom.
Second to last day of school.
The best song of the year is Jules Santana. The best movie of the year was The Perfect Guy. In 10 years, I'll be cleaning people's teeth because I'll be a dental hygienist. I'd like to thank Dee for not letting me skip class.
Psych.
The most memorable moment at Apopka High School was when David got slapped by Montana. The most memorable moment from a DNN class was also whenever David got slapped by Montana. The funniest thing that ever happened during the DNN is David ran in without a shirt on and jumped off the wall. One thing I will remember that Scahill said was, "Get your ass to class." I'd like you to remember me as Krista Bird.
Hello, class. He goes, my name is Miss Wigglebottom, and I will be taking roll today. Issa, twins. Here, Patricia, Gertrude, Tony, hello, it's me. The gang's all here.
A tornado flew around.
My school before you got
Maybe it'll blow away.
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can.
You guys are the best.
Don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little girl, in a little out the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Not all the same. You know you're doing better on your own, so don't buy in. Live right now. Yeah, just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough.
It's turtle porn! It's turtle porn! I just watched turtle porn!
You just fall to the top. You just go,
It takes some time, little girl, in a little out the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright.
Wait, Robert, hold on. You wait 2 seconds.
It's okay. Stay still. Good girl.
Come on, listen. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, good girl. Good girl.
I'll just come in at the end. We can come in at the end. Yeah, lacrosse player.
Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time. Little girl, in a little out the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright.
friend who falls all the time. Hey, just letting you know, you still haven't followed Olivia Gallup with 3 L's. I'm really offended.
Video.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Popping pills is all we know. Inhales is all we know. Don't go through the front door. It's low key at the night show.
The kumquat queen. She made me feel
like a king.
Wanted to come.
The kumquat queen.
The kumquat queen. Come on your kumquats. Come on your kumquats. Come on your kumquats. Come on my kumquats. Everybody. Come on my kumquats. Come on your kumquats. All the kumquats. All the kumquats. Come on my kumquats. Come on your kumquats. Bring your kumquats. For me. To come on. Thank you.
She will never get enough once she gets a little touch. If I had it my way, you know how to make her say ooh, ooh.
Oh, I do so low.
Got the kids, grab your bins, we're back, folks. You got Big Z and the cheese. Take me through.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I'll get you in the night. If you come around here, I'll make you all day. I get one down in the second if you want. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I'll get you in the night. If you come around here, I'll make you all day. I get one down in the second if you want. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm fucking night game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every stop I get to, I'm fucking night game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name.
It's right there. Oh man.
Oh, he said there's some new dance now or something. Something with a
dad.
Here, have it.
Give her a
Gonna have the whole thing.
Thanks.
Damn it! Almost didn't get anything.
You didn't even try.
You don't do it.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Hey, I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen.
On Snapchat, on the wall.
Zoom in. She looks so pissed off. Why does she look so pissed? Turn it around, hurry. Sideways. Okay, come back.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with
Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air. Way your hands, I juice.
Grab me some water, I'm gonna die.
Way your hands, I juice, I put it in the air. Like you don't care. Smack that, like you don't care. I know you care. Clap it. Foot up, my foot up. Hold up, now my foot up. I'm spinning my foot up, yeah, my foot up. I'm spinning my foot up, put my foot down, yeah, my hands up, flexing while my hands up, my hands up. I stand up with my hands up, then I put up my hands up. I put up my hands up, then I'm spinning all my hands up, spinning while my hands up, spinning while my hands up, then I'm tipping on my hands up, I'm spinning while my hands up, I'm spinning while my hands up. Hold that cup like alcohol, hold that cup like alcohol, hold that cup like alcohol. Don't you drop that alcohol, never drop that alcohol, never drop that alcohol. I know you think about alcohol, I know I think about that alcohol. Man is here like rolling dice, man is here like rolling dice. 7 twice, man 7 twice. Man it feel like rolling dice, man it feel like rolling dice, man it feel like rolling dice. 7 twice. Girl, I'm trying.
I need a witness, got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time I go.
Man, I know I kick it with you, yeah, I spin around and I kick it with you. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air.
I mean, the work sucks,
and school sucks. Nobody wants to be in high school, but it's everyone else and everything else that makes it worthwhile. This year for me was about finding myself. I had a really big problem with that in the past, and so this year I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna focus on loving myself, and life's so much better. So if I see this in 5 years, and for whatever reason, I'm not as happy as I could be. I'm driving, I feel like I'm gonna get pulled over. I just want myself to remember that everything gets better and there's always gonna be someone there for you, even if you don't know it. Good job, Lauren. Woo! Made it!
Let that summer sunshine always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
It's me, Jerry Underwood. What's up, y'all? It's Florida Georgia Line. You're listening to AJ and Ashley on K92.3.
There's fucking stretch marks and scales looking.
Those are lightning tattoos. Lightning bolt tattoos.
Wait, let me see.
Just bolt.
Hey, it's a party.
As you were.
Okay. Ready?
What was the most memorable moment from DNN?
Nice.
Definitely the thigh touching from Ahad, I
Yeah,
would say.
Ahad grabbing my leg under the table.
Round.
Or,
Moments like these.
give us your name. My name is Lauren Savaston. It's May 17th.
10:23 p.m.
I'm in DNN.
Seniors
And
have
everyone's
3 days.
graduating.
Seniors have 3 days.
Where am I going to be in 10 years? Stripper.
Rachel's.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I'll be a
For
Rachel.
the good state. For the
With
state.
Carla's dad.
For the
What was your most memorable moment at Apopka High School?
Suck each other's assholes.
I don't know. I don't really have a memorable moment.
When you and Ahad dated.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
dated Ahad, we fell desperately in love with each other.
That was the best
It
part
was
of my
What is
best movie of the
one?
year. Best movie of the year.
Titty
Star
titty
Wars,
gang
right?
bang.
Oh,
Star Wars, right?
Star Wars. Or The Good Dinosaur.
I didn't see that. I know you love dinosaurs.
It's so good!
Sir Young Buck, she made a mistake by dating Alan.
Yay,
But
look
it's
at
okay.
it.
Oh.
Turn around.
Oh, I like it.
It looks good! Woo! Nice job! Is there anyone at AHS I would like to thank?
Gavin Johnson.
Everyone in here, because I love them. And Scahill. And I hate everyone else, so it doesn't matter. What is one major thing I learned in the last 4 years that was not something I learned in a classroom? God.
Big size doesn't matter.
Now until you cut your hair.
Not to cut my
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
That was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because now I look like a boy. Peace out, YouTube. See you in 5 years.
Sitting in this damn room for too long, man. I don't even know what to do with my life. It's 2016 and I ain't even.
Okay.
me, God loves me.
So they're all three gay. A model? Like a thank you. Yeah. How does someone get a model?
Who's gonna take a selfie right now? Oh my gosh. I got you.
Okay, Julie. I'm sorry.
Yo, my phone is like so effed up.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there and I need her. Oh, I think that I found.
If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass? Not in my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I put my hands up to play my song. I know.
When you guys get music, because this is like baby.
Tell them to go on the website.
Stop! Why do you do this to me? No!
This is my favorite freshman flute. This is my favorite older flute.
Older flute.
And a Cody. Brooklyn. So cute.
on to mama, honey. But anyways, bitch, you know, fuck my... Should I do the other hand? I'm left-handed. I'm trying to figure out which hand is where.
Is that my helmet?
Why do you like this? Oh, you're going too high. You
Electric complex. In fucking pieces.
Why?
When you run to Wawa in the middle of the evening.
Mama's gonna gas this thing. I'm ready to go through time. I would scream, but what are you doing? Judy!
Oh fuck!
Why are you like this?
Jungle all by itself is the bug. We're now entering into an area called Banana Country, so please keep your eyes peeled for anything scary in case we have to split. Coming up on the other side of the boat, why I think someone's got a birthday coming up and they're getting this beautiful tree as a gift this year. Why it's already wrapped up, it's even got a bow on top. Now over on the right, this actually reminds me of my house a couple of weeks ago when my in-laws came to visit. I'm just glad those guys, they're lucky. They got their Jeep to turn over. I bet you they used a monkey wrench. I should have thought of that. We're now entering into the Now River, which is the longest river in the world. Coming up in front, we have a pair of African elephants, and I think they have a few words for us this afternoon.
Really better for your video. You know what? I'll let you do it. She cries, I want it to be your fault. And he's ready to go! Lose your heckin' mind.
Yes!
Don't drop your
I'm
phone.
enjoying this! Woo! Woo! Let's make freaking losing! Yes!
Relatable.
Woo! This is my shit!
Relatable
Okay.
content.
Turn it! Okay, go! I'm good! Look, I have to like stare at myself or a person or I'm gonna like pass out.
I feel sicker like this.
Woo! This is intense. I'm sorry if I get you in it. It's gonna make freaking crazy. That was great, guys. Oh wow, my head. Bye, fucking bye.
Who need help right now? Let me know. Raise your hand and I'll do it. Who needs help?
They're Swedish.
Haley.
They're
You're
Swedish.
gay. Oh my god, I got Elizabeth, look at me.
Wait, what?
Because 11th on Thursday would be Monday. Or
Say one last word. You cannot. All right. You cannot. Montana.
How do you feel after that slap?
Actually, I'm actually kind of turned on right now.
Okay.
I got a chub.
Unsung hero, a person that doesn't say the sacrifices that he's made. Jesus Christ never said the sacrifices that he's made.
Wait, did you hear him?
Okay, Matt, I want you to put yourself in your shoes for 1 second.
I'm in my shoes.
In his shoes. Look, you've never seen in your life, a man comes up to you. You don't even know he comes up to you because you can't see. You can only hear. You can probably hear him, his feet shuffling.
So my name's Helen Keller.
Yes. And everyone laughed. Who?
Melon?
Melon. Why does she know that? I never told her that.
Because I mean, it was terrible.
What I'm saying is that...
Do you know how her parents punished her?
What I'm calling you Mr. for the first time in a long time. Mr. Scale.
I thought you could go to lunch yet.
No,
Can't
we
you go
still
to
have
lunch
10
yet?
minutes.
Yeah, where does everyone go? Where did
Exactly.
Kenzie go? Where did
It
Cameron
feels like
go?
you've been here forever.
Where'd they
You've
go?
only been here for like, what, 20 minutes?
No. Well, hang on. When was it?
Go ahead.
If you look that direction, is it still going?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
43. Okay, went up one. Okay.
I just, when that's done, I have to
Obviously.
start working on the fixing the music part.
So, what I'm trying to say is this. You need to see every single possibility in life. Life is a probability. This is what it's in here.
Mm-hmm.
That I will show only the most important people in my life. And I've already showed one. And I don't even know if I should trust him or her.
Why?
I don't know. Because I'm seeing the possibilities. The possibility of her or him either being what? Plausibly truth, or probably false with me. I've trusted her, and even if she takes that trust and puts it in the garbage, I will continue to sacrifice that trust.
What's on this paper?
What? I can't tell you. I just explained it to you, Scale. Why do you want to know?
Oh, I don't. Okay.
All right. So what I'm trying to say is that this is what happened. This is what I believe. Remember, this is a theory. This is what I think, a possibility.
Okay, you have 1 minute to wrap it up.
1 minute. Here we go. I'm going to end it with a Jesus. And I want you guys to just go home and just think, or whatever. You can think I'm crazy.
No, you have 1 minute. You're rambling now.
Here we go.
Go to your point.
The point. Put yourself in his shoes. You're blind. You've never seen before in your life. 30 years old. A man comes up to you and said, I know you from somewhere. Okay, this is all theoretical. I know you from somewhere. This is all a made-up conversation. So go with my example. I know you from somewhere. Where do you know me from? I've never seen you before. Haha, that's funny, because I'm blind, right? And he's like, no, I know that you've seen me before, and I've seen you before. He's like, how can you see me? Who are you? You're some guy. He's like, my name is Jesus. What's your name? Oh, why would you want to know my name? I'm just that blind guy, the crazy, you know what I mean? That blind guy that, haha, look at the blind guy, he can't do anything, haha. They just all laugh at me. Who are you to come up to me and say,
come to your point.
David, are you the blind guy?
Shut up. No, for real, shut up.
No,
the point is, and then he's like, guess what? I know these things. I know because I'm Jesus Christ. I am God, yet I am man, and I am also Holy Spirit, all in one, the Holy Trinity. And I will tell you something you won't believe. Something you think is so insane and unfathomable that you will think that I am a man of horrible and lying words. And he was like, tell me. He looked him in the eyes. He couldn't see.
And
he said, you can see. And what happened? His eyes opened, and he saw the eyes of Jesus Christ, the Holy Trinity, God, man, and he saw him, and he said, either you're crazy, or I'm crazy, because I've never seen for 30 years, how can I see now? Or are you a genius?
Okay.
And that's why Jesus was condemned, and he took the sacrifice. He never let him know, I'm crazy or I'm a genius.
And the
point of the story.
The point of the story is, I'm gonna tell you something real deep about me. Right.
Yeah, you're going off on another topic.
This is the story.
Let's go to the point.
I believe that I am so inexplicably and unfathomably insane that I somehow, in a way that is obscure and very obsolete, it's closed, a genius. And I'll leave you with that. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'll see you in class, Kayla. It's not even time to go, by the way.
Okay, bye.
Disgusting.
Alright, so David, how you doing? Nice seeing you today.
How long are we going to commit to this?
I don't know.
Come on.
Yes, all your knees.
Let's go to the
What are you doing?
No, the leg.
Yeah, the leg over the arm.
Leg over
two
arm.
fingers on each hand.
Thing on Snapchat now is the face shrinker.
No, he doesn't like me when it much.
And I'll be like,
Be like, okay, I need grilled cheese. Every time. Grilled cheese, grilled cheese, grilled cheese.
this could be an opening.
I would jam with it.
I was gonna say,
All right. Why you always go to me?
No, I'm just saying to everyone.
You're pretty.
The war. The war.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be graphics.
No, I talked about
I'm so much more than.
Start your video.
I'm creative and funny and nice.
Sometimes. I just don't want to be.
The greatest enemy the swamp people have ever seen. He raped all of our churches, burned all of our women.
That's what Rubio told us last year. Like she showed us pieces of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Something like that.
and
That's
I'm
how.
like, that's like you can't even comprehend it. It's like
So old English when they use it in the thou and stuff. No, that's just their old like language.
yeah, exactly.
Not what. That shit, you couldn't even like read, and she was reading, and it sounded. It doesn't. You're out of here. Okay, oh, there we go.
Oh my god, it looks so bad.
You look good.
I don't own a car, I own a fucking cup. I wish you luck when you got a duck with a gun. Some by bitches on my dick, cause I only wanna ride or die. Yeah. Yo, no sex, no disrespect. Going inside, I'm gonna motherfucking wreck. Nigga, I'm just trying to write these fucking checks. Nigga, we outside, hit the fucking deck, cause the gun's coming by. Nigga, we just fly. Oh man, this bitch, big clean inside, cause you ain't fast. Just gotta fly so fast. Bitches on my dick, but I never fucking last, cause they in the past. Throw it in the trash. She ain't got shit. She Italian. She wanna clash. Nah, nigga, we just got a bash. Birthday bash. Birthday bash, yo. I ain't shit. We know that is on your cabbage. I'm a cabbage. Come fucking vegetables. Niggas outside. Look at the ridiculous. Is that even what are?
Hope the ghost grabbed me. Choking so mad when he walked so close himself and so. Damn it.
Oh, I see it.
That's why you gotta use a scrub brush, man.
What about the SOS pad?
What the?
And that's when the Coast Guard was on in so loud. I thought you came over in the shoebox.
No, it was a door.
Alright, advice for Zomari is do you, fam. Enjoy yourself. Don't make stupid decisions. Find out what you love. Do it to your best abilities. Don't stop it.
For Zomari,